Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our second reading and writing lesson. And today we will talk in reading section of our lesson with you about animals, especially about endangered and extinct species. We will read a fact sheet about those types of animals. In the second part of our lesson, we will talk about paragraph structure and ways of writing a successful paragraph. Let's start with endangered animals. And endangered animals are such types of animals which exist in very small amounts due to being killed by by people in as a result of hunting or by any other different types of ways. On this picture, for example, you can see a panda, a special type of an endangered animal which has almost completely disappeared. It lives on the territory of China, and unfortunately this creature is being extinct. There are very small amount of them left on the planet of Earth, and unfortunately maybe in the future we will really run out of them if we don't take care. So if we are moving to reading, before you read, I would like you to open your books on page number 18. It looks like this. First of all, you'll need to complete the table of the endangered and extinct animal types you know. You may also, if you don't know any of them, look at page number 19 where we have a big text about endangered species. You may complete your table based on this text. After that, I would like you to read the text again and to complete the exercise number 3. Here you have main ideas, 4 of them. Actually, what is main idea? Main idea is the main thing about the paragraph is what the paragraph about. There are 4 main ideas here and you need to say which paragraph is about what in general. So your main idea only then may become a main idea of a paragraph or a text when it is general, when it is the whole paragraph about it. If this thing is only mentioned in your paragraph, then it may not become your main idea. So you have 4 options here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you need to match them with paragraphs A, B, C, and D on page number 19. After you have finished that, you need to look at the exercise number 4, where we have 7 sentences. In each of them, we have words in bold. You will need to tell me which paragraph of the text consists the answers to these questions. The words in bold are your keywords. So, for example, when you are reading your paragraphs or your questions, this is a good strategy to underline or somehow highlight your keywords in your questions in order then to locate them in the text easily. Why do we actually do that? In order to save the time, in order not to read the text once and once again. Because as you know, the answer to a question will be in one sentence only. Why to read the whole text in order to answer one sentence? No, it's irrational. We have covered some reading strategies as skimming and scamming on the previous lessons. So you'll need to do skimming before you actually start completing the task. Here, when your keywords come handy to you. So, for example, if we look back at question number 1 and exercise number 4, we have such words as extinction and endangered. They are highlighted, that means they're keywords in our question. Who are most responsible for animal extinctions and endangered species? So we need to find who, those who make animals endangered and extinct. How am I do that? We look through the paragraphs and look at the words. So, for example, in the first one we have extinct, we have the word disappear, we have the word endangered, and this is exactly where we need to find the answer to this question. So we start reading only here. We are not reading the whole paragraph. We are reading only that part where we have found the words which are necessary for us. There are many reasons why species become endangered, but most of them are due to humans. Exactly this sentence contains the answer. So we didn't read the whole text. We didn't read even the whole paragraph. We only identified keywords here, we located our answer, and now we know the answer to this question. The answer to the question number one will be humans. You need to do the same things with all the rest of the questions. Please pay attention to your keywords. So after that, you need to move to exercise number 5, to exercise number 6, where you need to read the last paragraph of your fact sheet again and underline the words and phrases that mean the same as words in bold in the sentences. So pay a fine. You need to find a synonym in the text, in the last paragraph of the text. So I hope everything is clear with the reading and you don't have the problems with them. So let's start doing it and then checking it. So now we will talk with you about making a successful paragraph. So welcome to the second part of our lesson. Here we will study a paragraph writing. Before we do that, let's try to answer the question, what is actually a paragraph? Paragraph is a piece of writing that consists of one or more sentences. Sometimes the first line is indented. So here you can see the example of intention. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So paragraph, every single one which you write, consists of 3 parts, usually and generally. It doesn't mean that there are only 3 sentences in your paragraph. However, there are 3 parts. So you may include several sentences to one part. So what is the first part of your paragraph? The first part of your paragraph is your topic sentence. It is usually the first sentence in a paragraph. What do you do in your topic sentence? You present the main idea of your paragraph. Then it comes to supporting sentences. These supporting sentences support the information in your topic sentence. In this, you include specific details, you include justifications and examples of the things which you mentioned in topic sentence. Finally, when you have finished with the supporting evidence, you give a small conclusion, which is only reminding your reader about the topic of your paragraph. Let's look at some more things about paragraph writing. So here is the sample. You can see first sentence, which is in red, and this is the topic sentence. My dog Romeo is so much fun to play with. So we understand that in this essay, the boy or the girl will be writing you about his or her dog, which name is Romeo. In blue, you can see several sentences which are the supporting details. So here in first sentence, he didn't give any ideas about his dog. He only mentioned its name and he only mentioned that this dog is so fun to play with. Now he justifies, he answers the questions why this dog is so cool and why he decided to write about it. One reason he's fun is because he loves to play catch. What's also fun is that he follows me around the house with a toy and drops it on my foot, so I will kick it. Additionally, he can catch just about anything, but his favorite things to catch is a frisbee. Finally, he loves it when I pretend like I'm falling dead and he runs over to lick me. So these blue sentences were your supporting details. In these sentences, the guy explains why the dog is so cool, what he does with this dog. So this is the explanation and justification of his ideas. Finally, when he gave it everything, he moves to the conclusion. So the brown sentence on the slide is your conclusion. All these reasons show why I really have fun playing with Romeo. So In the first sentence, he said that Romeo is so much fun to play with. And in the last sentence, he says the same thing. So with the conclusion, with the help of conclusion, he reminds his reader that he was writing about his dog, which name is Romeo. Process of paragraph writing consists also of several steps. So you just do not sit and write. No, this doesn't work like this. You go through several steps in this process. Step one is brainstorming. In this step, you should think and write down any ideas about your topic that you want to write. So you just gather all the ideas. As you know, that paragraph consists of one idea only, but however, sometimes it is really hard to develop that idea. So you really need to find some more ideas, and just in case the first one won't work, you will go to the next one. Second step is organizing your ideas. You know the structure of the paragraph, so you need to make an outline. In this step, you organize your ideas by creating a cluster like here or outline. You can see here that the person wants to write the main idea in the first sentence, then two supporting details, then two more supporting details. You may do the same thing. So all in all, you organize your paragraph. You say that in your first sentence you will write this thing, in your second sentence you will write this thing, in a third this, and finally in the fourth sentence you will give this. After that, you start writing your first draft. You should write your paragraph for the first time, not taking care about cohesion, about coherence, about grammar or spelling. This is the way when you organize your ideas in a logical order, when they come to your paper first, for the first time. So do not take care about the grammar, vocabulary, or language side of the paragraph, but only think about ideas and their organization. After you have made your first draft, you need to start editing. In this step, you should revise all the errors. You need to correct all the grammatical, lexical mistakes. You need to take care about your cohesion and so on. By the way, when you're writing a paragraph, you need to include a lot of cohesive devices. What are they? They are linking words. So, for example, here he starts with the word one reason. Then he has what's also. Then he has additionally. Then he has finally. So, by using these types of words, he shows that one idea goes after another. He makes his paragraph cohesive. So, you also need to do the same thing. Try to begin every single sentence of yours with the cohesive device so that it looks perfect and smooth. After you have edited it, you just need to conclude your final work. You revise it one more time, correct all the last ideas, all the last mistakes, and that's it. Your paragraph is done. So, all in all, let's revise once more. Your paragraph consists of three parts. It is a topic sentence, which is the first sentence of your paragraph, in which you give the main idea of your paragraph. Then the second sentence, supporting sentences. You may include two, three, four, five sentences, as much as you need in order to support your topic sentence, in order to justify it, in order to give examples. Say all in all, saying why the idea which you expressed in your first sentence is really like that. Finally, in your third part, you give the conclusion, and it is usually only one sentence long. In this thing, you remind your reader about the information you were writing in topic sentence. So, to some extent, conclusion is the same as introduction. So, your introductory sentence, your topic sentence, should be the same with your concluding sentence. So that's it. Hope you don't have any questions. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.